Magandang araw, ako po si Sir Ariel, ang ALS lover ng Edtech Unit. Narito po ako para sa isang napakagandang balita at upang magpaalala na ang kinabukasan ay mas gaganda at uunlad kung ang lahat ay patuloy na mag-aaral. Sa edukasyon sa ating bansa, tiyak na walang maiiwanan sa pag-abot ng mga pangarap. Kaya naman ang Department of Education ICT's Educational Technology Unit at Alternative Learning System Task Force ay nagtutulungan sa pagkakaroon ng ALS Tech Empowerment Program upang maihatid ang excellent quality education sa ating mga ALS learner and teachers. To easily deliver the lessons from the modules and other references, we will provide tablet PC as part of the DepEd computerization program to all ALS teachers and orientation on the use of these packages. To deepen the pedagogical use of information and communications and technology in delivering instructions, there are training workshops on the use and curation of open educational resources or OER, Google and Microsoft productivity tools, creation of video lessons using PowerPoint presentations and KineMaster, and on ebook or e-magazine development. To create an avenue for remedial lessons that is open to all learners, teachers, and parents, we will have the ETUlay free online tutorial and mobile ETUlay, where we will visit remote schools to feature the best practices of our ALS teachers and learners. Sa mga out-of-school youth and adult, laging tatandaan na may pag-asa upang makapagpatuloy sa pag-aaral. May ALS para sa inyo. Ang edukasyon ay para sa lahat. Para sa bata, para sa bayan, para sa guro. Sulong Edukalidad.
Magandang araw, Sir Wilbur po, at your service. Narito ang ETUlay upang gabayan ka sa inyong pag-aaral upang lubos na maunawaan ang iba't ibang paksa o subject. Ang ETUlay ay isang free online tutorial class na pinangungunahan ng ICT's Educational Technology Unit sa pamumuno ni Undersecretary Elaine Del B. Pascua. Ang programang ito ay hindi lamang para sa mga bata, kundi ito rin ay magsisilbing gabay sa mga magulang at mga guro kung paano nila ituturo o gagabayan sa bawat asignatura ang kanilang mga anak o mga estudyante. Sa kasalukuyan, ang self-learning module mula sa rehiyon ng Calabarzon at kilala sa tawag na pivot ang ginagamit sa ating ETUlay online class. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Ihanda na ang inyong mga ballpen o lapis, papel o kwaderno at samahan kaming itulay ang pagkatuto para sa bawat batang Pilipino. Sama-sama tayong magtutulungan para malampasan ang mga hamon sa panahong ito. Halina't matuto kasama ang inyong online tutor sa oras na ito.
Hello, good evening. Good evening to everyone who is watching right now. Meron tayong most punctual, no? Shout out muna natin si Jamie De Vera Bornolia. Hi po, watching from San Gabriel National High School, Santa Maria, Bulacan. Good evening, Jamie. Hintayin natin yung iba, ha? Kamusta? Kamusta, Jamie? Kamusta ang ating mga viewers tonight? We also have Roslyn Centillas. Good evening. Good evening, ma'am. Okay? Sino pa? May mga ano tayo, no? Salamat sa pagsunod sa oras natin. You are watching the LS1 Learning Strand number 1 or the English subject for all students. Okay, watching from Las Piñas, Roslyn Centillas. Okay, from Las Piñas, malapit lang sa amin. Okay, good evening po, Mirasol Muñez. Okay, kamusta ang Monday? How's Monday so far? I hope everybody is doing fine as we traverse, we go through this week. I hope everybody is still full of energy, no, to go on and to proceed to the next day. Okay, watching from Lapu-Lapu City. We also have where's from Lapu-Lapu? Raquel Monte de Vera. Monte de Ramos Ando. Okay, watching from Lapu-Lapu City Division from Cebu, I think. Watching from CDO Division. I'm from CDO. Mirasol Muñez. Okay, hello, good evening, Ma'am Mirna Del Rio Sabio. Okay, welcome to another episode of our English class. Again, this is learning strand number 1 for all students or the English subject. Okay, tonight we will be having another lesson or topic, but it's about word power. Okay, so this is just a follow-up lesson with what we had last time. Okay, Mirna Del Rio Sabio, ALS, A and E. Yes, Antipolo. Okay, good evening also. Honey Red Mendoza Valladolid. Rosana Palikpik, good evening po. Okay, welcome. Okay, let's start. Okay, medyo rami-rami ang slides natin for the last episode for the 4th quarter. I hope many our students will be joining us tonight until 7 p.m. po tayo ha. Let's start. Okay, word power. Very powerful ang words. Okay? Konting bago lang yan, it could make or break a person, right? But tonight, we will be just talking about affixes, the prefix and the suffix and the root word, okay? So let's start. What are your learning targets this evening? Okay, number 1, learning target natin. Ano bang target natin tonight? Okay? Welcome po mga viewers natin. Okay? Let's start with our target. SDO, Danau City, Bray, Manipis. Good evening po. Okay. Let's start with the next. Let's proceed to the next slide. Medyo may delay lang ang slide natin konti. Okay. Okay. We also have, shout out muna ako. Our slide is loading. Okay. So, okay, learning targets. We have to define root words, prefixes, suffixes, and compound words, okay? To explain how prefixes and suffixes are used and give your own examples of root words, prefixes, suffixes, and compound words and form new words by using prefixes and suffixes and putting words together. Okay, may and, wala nang and. And meron pa, spell compound words correctly. Okay, so these are our targets this evening. Okay, let's start with root words. What are root words? Okay, ang root words, when we say root word, it's the origin from where the word came from. Okay, the root words or base words are the basic elements in words which remain after all affixes have been removed and which may form the basis of a number of related words. Okay, but ang dami nating English language or English words that derive from Latin words. Okay? Kaya if you observe, there are terms natin na mini-mention natin yung Latin origin niya. Kasi there are a number of words that their origin is in Latin. Okay, let's name a few of these Latin words and their meanings. We have the ambulare or ambular, which means to walk about. Okay, hello everyone watching from Cuyagis, Division of Agnor, als Adin po. Okay, dolor means pain. Later, we will know that how the words change by using these Latin words. Okay, dolor means pain, dormire, to sleep, hostiles means enemy, manu, by hand, navigare or navigare means ship, sedere, to sit, temere, to fear. Okay? Bakit may kasama yan sa pag-aaralan natin? Because the next slide will tell us na ito pala yung mga origin ng mga words na to that we use casually nowadays. Okay? Meron pa muna tayo palang mga examples. Okay? Look at the first picture. Ay, I'm sorry, medyo maliit yung picture natin. Yung picture natin, number 1. Okay? How is navigare or navigare used in English, or how does it change? Okay? The navigator's job on board a ship. Okay, so this is to navigate, to steer the what do you call this, steering wheel, to steer, okay, the wheel of a ship. Okay, that's the navigator. So when you say navigator, that's from the Latin word navigare or navigare. Okay, look at the number 2 example. An ambulant patient. Okay, an ambulant patient means can still walk. Okay, can walk out. Okay, can walk. An ambulant. So from the word ambulare or ambulare, so if you change that into English, that becomes ambulant. Okay, from the Latin word ambulare, means to walk. Okay, can walk, can move. Okay, number 3. Look at number 3. Number 3 is a hostile or hostile. Other pronunciation of this word is hostile or hostile. The two are acceptable. If you try to check in the dictionary, it could be read as hostile or hostile. A hostile person is like an enemy, bad. Okay, so pag hostile, unfriendly, parang ganon. Okay, so a hostile person. So when you say hostile, that means enemy. It's something not good. Okay, a dormant volcano. Okay, dormant volcano. For dormere, okay, from the Latin word dormere means sleep. So when you say a dormant volcano, that is an inactive volcano. Okay, a dormant volcano. But nowadays, no, about what we used to think Taal was just a dormant volcano. But ngayon, nowadays, at this moment, nag-i-emit pa rin siya ng ano. It's no longer a dormant volcano. Okay, let's have the next slide. Another example pala. Okay, a manual water pump. Okay, a manual water pump. So manual by hand, from the word manu. Okay, Latin word manu, so it means by hand. So it could not be run by electricity. BAS Integrated School, grade 7, Zaide from Tarlac City. Hi, you're welcome. Okay, let's have the next example. A sedentary job. So from the word ano yung word natin kanina? Sedere means to sit. So when you say a sedentary or the word sedentary, nilagyan mo lang ng N-T-A-R-Y, so it becomes static. Sit. Okay? So a sedentary job means just to sit. So you don't move from one place to another. Kaya mga secretarial works, ganyan. So mga sedentary jobs yan. Okay? Let's have the next picture. Another example. A dolorous incident. Dolor is the root word of dolorous. Dolor means pain. Okay, a painful. So dolorous is not a good word, the meaning. Okay, so it's a painful incident, painful happening. Okay, like this. Painful event. Okay, last one is timorous person. A timorous from the Latin word timere means fear. Okay, a timorous person, something like that. A person who is afraid. Okay, yan. These are the words. Medyo hindi masyado yung mga words natin ngayon. Hindi siya araw-araw natin ginagamit. But you should familiarize these words. Okay, very recommended that we should know new words a day. Okay? Huwag mong hayaan na wala kang natutunan isang araw. Okay? At least man lang your goal is to have one word per day. Okay? One word per day. Ma'am, isingit ko pa ba yan sa schedule ko? Yes. Pag gusto, maraming paraan. Right? Okay? If you want to flourish yourself, if you want to level up man tayo every day, level up tayo konti. So, have a goal to have one word a day word for the day. Okay? So, next natin, ang dolorous pala, no? Dolor. Dolor means pain. Ay. Okay, tell me yes or no ha sa ating mga viewers tonight. Okay? Yes or no? Number 1. Is it the navigator's job to clean the ship? Okay, patingnan natin yung mga answer natin sa comment section. Is it the navigator's job to clean the ship? Okay, patingnan ang mga answer ninyo para ma-shout out ko yung names nyo. Tingnan natin kung may, nandito pa yung mga viewers natin. Okay, yes or no only. Okay, hello everyone from Puyagues. O, Puyagues yan. Tarlac, okay? What is the answer for number 1? Yes or no? Okay, the word used there is the navigators, okay? So what is the answer for number 1? So is it a yes or a no? No! Wow, very good. Mirna Del Rio Sabio, okay? Is it the navigator's job to clean the ship? No! His job, the navigator's job is to guide or to move the steering wheel of a ship. Okay, number 1, very good. Number 1 is no. Number 2, can an ambulant patient walk around? Okay, ambulant patient naman, no need to worry. Ambulant. Can an ambulant patient walk around? Yes or no? Number 2, tingnan natin yung mga, keyboard warrior. Nakuha ko yung term na yan, yung session before mine. Ang mga keyboard warrior, mabilis magana sa keyboard. Number 2, yes. Mirna, Roslyn pa lang nauna. Roslyn Centillas. Okay, yes. Very good. Yung mga keyboard warrior, yung mabilis mag-type. Okay? Number 3, is a hostile person easy to get along with? Number 3, kindly comment your answer, yes or no. Is a hostile person easy to get along with? Remember, the word hostile comes from a Latin word, hostilis, means an enemy. Okay? No! Very good. Mirasol Muniez, Mirna. Ayan, may mga tayo top 2. May top 5 tayo tonight. No? Magta-top 5 tayo ngayon. Okay? Number 4, when a volcano is inactive, can we say it is dormant? Number 4, when a volcano is inactive, can we say it is dormant? So, are the words inactive and dormant synonyms? Yes, very good, Mirasol. Number 4 is yes. Okay, pag dormant, sleeping. So, if it's inactive, so no activity. Okay, that is happening. Number 5, does a manual pump work by means of electricity? Number 5, manual means hand. So, ang manual pump ba work by means of electricity? Number 5 is? No, very good, Mirasol Muniez. Okay, Mirasol Muniez. Okay, number 6, sorry. Does the sedentary job of Mang Ambo make him walk from one building to another? Ano kaya? Okay, no. Gold Arrow March. May bago tayong commenter. Very welcome. Gold. Okay. The sedentary job of Mang Ambo? Anong answer ng number 6? No. Because sedentary means just to sit. Still. Okay, no, very good. Is a dolorous incident a joyous one? Ano yan? Number 7. Number 7 is a dolorous incident. Joyous ba siya? Number 7. May I see the... No! Very good, Mirasol. Si Mirasol, siya, keyboard warrior. At ang bilis siguro ng wifi nito. Saka mabilis ang brain. No? Kahit may malakas ang wifi, kung alam mo yun, yung registry ng brain, medyo mabagal. Okay? But this time, ang dami nating mga viewers natin ngayon, mga di lang keyboard warriors, mga mabilis ang utak, mabilis ang isip. Okay, would you say number 7 is? No. Very good. Mirna, Rosalind, Mirasol. Yes, okay. Number 8, would you say that a timorous person is afraid? Timere. Timorous from the Latin word timere means afraid. Okay, what is not the answer for number 8? Yes or no? Yes, yes, very good, Mirasol, Roslyn Centillas. Okay, let's proceed to the next. Okay, okay, we still have one more. Kasi the Latin word manus, ang dami pala niyang na-create na words in English. Okay, so let's find out from yung manus pala can create or created how many? 5 words that come from the Latin word manus. We have emancipate, means to set free or to liberate. Manipulate means to operate something skillfully. Manual, a book of instructions. Mandate, an order. Manacle, a handcuff. O see, out of the Latin word manus, ang dami niyang na-create. Okay? Let's find out. Try natin paano natin gamitin yan in sentences. Okay? Look at the next slide. Tingnan natin. Watching from STO Apayao, Leonardo Jr. Lazaro. Okay? Look at this. Number 1. I'm glad I finally learned how to blank the buttons in that machine. What should be the word for number 1? I'm glad I finally learned how to blank the buttons in that machine. Ano kaya po? Na natin mga keyboard warriors natin. Number 1, what's the answer? Emancipate, manual, manipulate, mandate, manacle. Okay, ano? What's the answer for number 1? I'm glad I finally learned how to blank the buttons in that machine. Wala tayong commenter for number 1. Tingnan natin. Medyo delayed lang siguro. Okay, what's the answer for number 1? I'm glad I finally emancipate the buttons. Nice try. What? One more. One more try. More. Manipulate, Mirasol. Manuel, I'm not sure. Okay, Rose, it's okay. No problem. Okay, no worries. Okay, number 1 is manipulate. Okay, I'm glad I finally learned how to manipulate. Manipulate means to operate skillfully. Manipulate is the right word for number 1. I'm glad I finally learned how to manipulate. Number 2. What's the answer for number 2? The accompanying teacher's blank really helped me this past year. Okay, what's the answer for number 2? Emancipate, manual, manipulate, mandate, manacle. Okay, what's the answer for number 2? Anong answer natin sa number 2? It's teachers manacle? Teachers? Number 2 is teachers manual. Okay, teacher's manual for number 2. Okay, meron na nga siyang apostrophe yung possessive form ng word, ng noun. Number 3, the policeman used blank on the criminal so he could not get away. Okay, that's very easy. Number 3, among the 5 answers, among the 5, what is the correct word for number 4? Number 3 pala, the policeman used blank. Number 3 is, what's the answer for number 3? It's, number 3 is manacle. Okay, manacle. Medyo delayed ang natin. Okay, manacle. That's it. Meron tayo si Sir Ariel. Okay, number 4. The king issued a blank to his subjects. They should all bow before him. What's the answer for number 4? What's the answer for number 4? Okay, number 1 is manipulate. Okay, number 4 tayo. That's correct. That's correct. Number 4 is mandate. Okay, cherubim. Okay, manipulate. Number 5, the goal of the new president is to blank all Filipinos from poverty. What's the answer for number 5? Ayan, pumasok na Fatima De Leon. Okay, number 5 is very easy. That is to emancipate, to set free, okay, the Filipinos from poverty. Sana nga, no? Okay, emancipate. Okay, that's correct. Next slide tayo. Okay, let's go to the affixes na. From root word sa gitna, from root word, we could make another word or words that would change the meaning, of course, by attaching an affix. An affix could be a prefix or a suffix. Okay? Affixes are word-forming elements of one or more syllables which can be added to words to form other related words. Okay? Let's continue to the next slide. Okay? Emancipate. It's correct. Nandito pa ba tayo sa mga viewers natin? Okay, prefixes are letters or group of letters that are added at the beginning of words to form new words. Kung nalalagay natin yung mga letters before the word. Okay? Let's have another example. Let's have examples na. Okay, the prefixes are letters or group of letters. Okay, common prefixes. Nilalagay nito sa before sa root word. Look at D, okay, or away or down. May mga words, may mga meaning ang mga prefixes natin, ha? Of course, para lahat may meaning. Parang dictionary may meaning lahat ng bagay. Okay? Re means back or again. Pro, before, in time or place, in favor of. Trans means across. So these are common prefixes. Okay, common. Parati natin na-encounter to. Okay? Hindi ko maintindihan yung binasa ko, i-read mo. O, ginamitan mo na ng re. So, nag-prefix ka na. O, i-read mo na. Okay? O, parang repeat. Okay? Parang reread, repeat the reading, something like that. Okay? So, these are common prefixes. Let's go to the next slide. Tingnan natin yung next slide natin. Okay, look at this. The job. That job is impossible. Okay? So, the root word there is possible. And the prefix there is im. Okay, prefix. The paper is published bi-monthly. So there are two affixes here. Meron tayong prefix, meron tayong suffix. But this time, we will be just looking at the prefix. So we have the by as the prefix. Number 3, I failed the pre-test. So the pre there is the prefix. Number 4, let us recycle all our waste materials. So re. And then the cycle is the root word. Okay, let's continue to the next slide. Okay, look, let's read. These are some of the examples of words with prefixes. Incomplete, immortal, inexpensive, impolite, impure, invisible, impractical, unafraid, distrust, irrational, disloyal, unharmed, dishonest, irresponsible, irregular. So see, you notice that I underlined the prefixes. Okay? So nag-iba yan, means not. Okay? Yung mga prefix na gamit dyan ay means not. So meaning incomplete, so not complete. Not mortal, not expensive, not polite. Okay? Something like that. Okay? Let's have the next slide. More examples tayo. Okay? Rosalyn's accent mo talaga ako natututo, mama. Okay, back to lesson. Okay, let's practice. Okay, when a man is blank, port, he is sent out of the country. So the answer for that is deported. So we are using now a word with prefix. Okay, number 1, look at this. Give me the answer. To carry products from one place to another is to blank them. Hala, ano kayang lalagay natin dyan? Ano lalagay natin na prefix para makakreate tayo ng, what do you call this, meaningful word that fits to the sentence. Okay, to carry products. Very good, trans. Okay, transport. Okay, deport yung example. Okay, to transport them. Look at number 2. That's correct, Mirasol. Did you come across a difficult word in the sentence? Okay, pag nakakita ka ng mga difficult word, what are you going to do? Blank, read the sentence so you can get its meaning. Reread the sentence. Okay, that's correct. Number 3, a short explanation or event before the main part of the story is called a blank. Ala, ano kaya yan? Ano yun? Usually, it is located in the beginning of a novel, a beginning of a book. Okay? Ano yung word na what is that word na may log or log? Okay? Monologue, relog, translog, relog ba? For number 3, relog. Meron tayo kanina, yung listahan natin kanina. Prologue. Okay, prologue. That is Mirasol, prologue. Okay, Ariel, Daya. Okay, the prologue. It is it's like the preview of the whole thing inside the book. Okay, that's number 3, a prologue. Okay, number 4, Let's have another example. Let's practice. Okay, let's have this. The product, okay, we have here the suffixes sub and ab. Sub means below, ab means from or away from, okay? Look at this. The product was rated below standard. So instead of saying below standard, what are you going to use? What word can you change, or what do you call this? Can you replace the below standard to make it just one word? Yes, substandard. Okay. Okay, substandard. It was a substandard product. Substandard. Very good. Cherubim, Mirna, Mirasol. Okay, very good. Mga ano natin, munti ko nang sabihin player warriors. Keyboard warriors pala. Keyboard warriors pala natin. Okay, number two. Number two, let's have another example. Okay, read, huh? So we have the prefixes re and the dis. After Dr. Rivers examined Josie, he advised her not to continue using the medicine. So instead of using not to continue, what should be the word for that? Okay, Josie was advised to blank continue using the medicine. So it's a simplified term na talaga. Once you know how to use prefixes, hindi mo pinapahirapan ang sarili mo. So discontinue using the medicine. Okay? So it is very advisable to use affixes, or you could use prefixes to make or to simplify the sentence. Okay? Discontinue. Mirna. Meron pa tayong, sino si Humana Sidik Arasad. Hi. Good evening. Next, discontinue is the right answer. Number 3. Number 3 natin, tingnan natin yung number 3 natin. Discontinue, cherubim. Okay, we have the un and the The bus trips to Barrios were not regular. So instead of saying we're not regular, what should be the term for that? The trips were so blank that the merchants cannot predict when the goods they ordered would arrive. So what is the right word for that? So instead of we're not regular. So be careful also with the spelling, huh? When you use these words in writing. So most of the time, once you use affixes, nag-iba of course yung spelling. So be careful, okay? I hope we have another lesson for that, na yung spelling lang, how to form words with prefixes and suffixes. Good evening, Humana. Okay, Jumana or Humana. Okay, Jumana. Okay, the answer is irregular. Mirasol, Mirna. Okay, number 4. Let's have number 4. Okay, is inter and then trans. The new airline company is offering several flights daily across the Pacific. Okay, so instead of saying across the Pacific, what are you going to use? The new airline company has several blank Pacific flights. So the answer is very obvious. And do know who's letter A? Okay, what is the answer for number 4? So that is trans-Pacific flights across, not inter. Across lang. One way. One destination. Trans. Tawid lang. Tawiran. Okay? Number 5. Enter. No. It's trans. Trans-Pacific. Okay, good. Still good. Number 5. Let's have number 5. Ito. Inter and in. Ambassador Romulo attended a conference among different nations. So instead of saying among the different nations, you may say he attended the blank conference. Simplified, no? Mas dali naiintindihan once you use the, international conference, once you use the prefix. So prefixes are very important, very useful in the English language. Okay? It simplifies the word or the meaning of the sentence. Okay? The Lanzones, we have the un and the dis. The Lanzones trees and their orchard have not been productive for the last 2 years. The Lanzones trees are blank productive. What's the answer for number 6? What's the answer for number 6? Very easy lang yan. The answer is un. Un, Mirasol. Muñez. Okay, unproductive. Next, number 7. Meron pa ba tayong number 7? Tingnan natin. Wala na ata. Near na also. Okay, we still have number 7. Re and pre or pre. The news about the plane crash was broadcast again by the same radio station. So instead of broadcast again, so how are you going to change the word now or simplify the word now for number 7? So the news was again repeated. Anong dapat rebroadcast over the same airline over the same airline. Okay, same radio station. Okay, then the answer is re. Number 8, that's I think the last exercise for this. This and miss. The contestant gave the wrong interpretation to the question. The contestant blank interpreted the question. Number 8, the answer is Hi, Mercy La Chama. Tuyan. Roslyn. Si Roslyn parang ano to, Roslyn, familiar kasi parang siya, parati to na uma-attend sa sessions natin every Monday 6 p.m. The answer is misinterpreted. Very good, Marisol. Misinterpreted. Okay? Let's proceed to the suffixes. Kung ang prefix ay before, let's have the next slide. Hi, Mercy. Suffixes are letters or group of letters that can be added at the end of the words to form new words. So, gitna, before, after na tayo ngayon. Okay, so it's suffixes. Okay, let's have common, okay, suffixes. Look at the word. We have the root word help. From the root word help, we could create, by using suffixes, we could create helps. Helpful, helper, helping, helped. Meron tayong, ano ba yung boggle ba yun na game? May game nito na paramihan ng word out of a given word. Boggle ba yun? I'm not sure. Yeah. So, out of one word, with the help of suffixes, we could create many words from one origin, from one root word. Okay? So, that's the use of suffixes. Nag-simplify pa rin siya. Instead of making long word or long sentences, we could make it simpler by using the suffix or the suffixes. Next slide. Hinahabol ko, ang dami ko natutunan. Okay, natatawa ko sa Roslyn Centillas. Okay, these are the common suffixes. O-R-E-R. Pag tao, no? Lagyan natin ng O-R, nagiging actor. Interpreter, trainer, ayan. Is also someone, it's still a person. Someone who carries out some activity or practices some art or profession. Is, I-S-T. Nilalagay yan sa after ng root word. A-R-Y, airy or airy, a place for something. Okay? So these are the common suffixes. Next slide. Next slide. Okay, let's practice. A person who acts or performs on stage is an actor. So from act, lagyan mo ng OR, that becomes another word, another meaning, actor. Number 2, an orchestral leader is called a blank. What's the answer for number 2? What's the answer for number 2? That is, good evening, Sir Wilbur. Sir Wilbur ba to? Anticamara. Okay. Yes, conductor, Marisol. Very good. So that becomes a person. From a verb, lagyan mo ng OR, that becomes a person. See how powerful suffixes are? Nag-iba yung meaning ng word. A person who manages a library is called a librarian. Librarian. Okay, very good. Gerald Osteri Valdez. Ay, dumadami ang natin na mga keyboard warrior. May mga bagong names. Mga commenter natin. Hunter. Saan si Hunter? Okay, one who traps or hunts animals is a hunter. Very good. Ay, mas mabilis itong isa kasi nag-advance siya ng mga ng items. Okay? So one who traps or hunts animals is a hunter. Leonardo da Vinci is a great artist. Okay, artist. Okay, artist. Pitoy Moreno is a well-known fashion. Ay, very easy na to. Fashion designer. Okay. Ay, nauna talaga to si Gerald Ustare. The new instructor is very punctual. Instructor. Okay, so this instructor, okay. Hunter, Tuyan, Roslyn. Okay, next slide. Okay. Hana. Next slide tayo. Okay, ayan. Malapit na tayong matapos ha. Ay, wala pa palang we still have few slides left. Okay? Dumadami ang mga natin keyboard warriors tonight. Okay? Thank you so much for waiting for me ha. Hanggang 7 tayo or baka before 7 matatapos na tayo. Okay, let's have this. So, able and able. Okay? Able and able. The hole in his pants is very noticeable. Okay, very good. Noticeable. Able. Mirna. Yan. Si Mirasol. Is that horse? Oh. Notice. Manageable. Ay, ito talaga. Certified keyboard warrior. Ito si Gerald. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect na. Manageable. Jacket is reversible. Nena is sensible. Okay, very good. Manageable, Wilbur, Mirna, manageable. Okay, sobrang, oo nga, sorry, Ma'am Mercy. Sobrang laliitan nga. Sensyo na, oo, medyo maliit talaga. That's true. Okay, next. Palakihan natin yan next time. Bakit naman, maliit na naman siya, pasensya na. For those who, ay, lumaki na. Ayan. Thank you so much, Sir Ariel. Okay, look at this. Ment and OUS. The two brothers had an, what is that? Okay, argue. It's very easy lang. Argument. Okay, argument. That's correct. Number 2. Number 2. Tingnan natin number 2. What is that? What's number 2? Miraculous. Argument. Miraculous. Okay. Number 3. Okay. Fortune flower. Ay, ganda ng name na yan. Fortune flower. Argument. Argument. Okay. That's number 3. Punta tayo sa number 3. Number 3 is mysterious. Okay. Mystery. So be careful with the spelling, ha? Number 4 is the judgment. Miraculous, Mirna, mysterious, judgment, okay, of Chief Justice Watson is fair. Thank you so much. Nagpupush yung mga comments niyo, meaning you are interacting with me. Okay, I'm so thankful for that, for our last session for the 4th quarter. Okay, good morning na kay Ma'am Gina. Okay, good morning, good evening, ma'am. LY, full, and less. Okay. Tingnan natin, kailangan na tingnan natin yung definition niya. Kasi pag LY in a particular way, full, of course, full, less is, of course, free from. Maliit na naman siya. Pasensya. Okay, number 1. If it rains, I will probably. Very good. Number 1 is Mirna del Rio Sabio. Probably. Number 2 is thankful. Mirna del Rio Sabio. Number 3, don't feel so hopeful. Okay, probably. Yan. Complete talaga yan. Number 4, put the baby down. Sino nauna sa gently? Gently. Thankful. Camille. Hi, good evening po. Mercy, okay, gently, okay, shut down gently, okay, that's correct, okay, LY Mirasol, okay. Oh, we are already in the last slide. Let's remember. Root words are the basic elements in words which remain after all. So, meron tayong root words, simplify lang natin ha. So, pag may root word, gusto mong lagyan ng prefix to make it simplified, mas madaling maintindihan, lagyan mo ng prefix. Okay? And suffixes are letters or group of letters that are attached after the root word. Okay? So, prefixes are letters before and suffixes after. Okay? Let's have the next slide. Next slide natin. Ay, sorry, last na pala yun. Parang nabilisan pala natin ng mga slides. I thought I have enough slides this evening. But suma total, I'm very thankful for my audience tonight. Salamat po pagsama sa akin. Thank you so much for spending 45 minutes with me. Okay? 48 minutes with me. Okay? I'm so thankful na meron talagang bumabalik sa time ko every 6 p.m. Monday. So again, this is our last session for the fourth quarter. I hope you will still support the ETUlay for the next school year. Okay? Sa next school year tayo, ha? I enjoyed Ma'am Mirna Del Rio. Thank you po. Thank you. Jean Octa Lozande. I think this is Ma'am Noreen. Thanks much. Mirasol Muñez. Okay? Thank you so much for waiting for me. Kahit hindi tayo umabot ng 7 p.m. But still, I enjoyed the session tonight. Please continue supporting ETUlay. Again, ha? This is our final week, but meron pa tayo bukas hanggang Friday. Okay? And then, we're looking forward to see everybody for the next school year, sa next school year. Okay? Goodbye, ma'am. See you next week. Goodbye also. And tomorrow, meron pa tayong ALS. Of course, ETUlay for us from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's still every day. Okay? Please support ETUlay from Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Okay? I hope to see you once again next time. So thank you so much. Good evening. Good evening. And then see you around sa net. Okay? Thank you so much. Goodbye. Shall we call this a day already? Bye. Bye, Jun Zane. Marisol, more power. DepEd ETUlay. Jumana. Okay, thank you. Gerald Ustare. Yung mga warrior, keyboard warriors. Goodbye. See you next time. See you next week po. Yes, meron pa tayo mga susunod na mga sessions. Goodbye, everybody. Stay safe.